Hey everybody, this is JJ Long from JJArtworks, and I am talking to you guys from my beautiful, glorious 2005 Chrysler Town & Country minivan, which is every man's dream. And today, when I'm on the road, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of getting to a meeting or an event on time. And I'm really talking for creative entrepreneurs here, because a lot of us, if you're an artist, you might be driving to an art festival that you're trying to get to on time, or you might be driving to a gig that you're trying to get on time for your band. And it's really important to get to places on time for a few different reasons. And the first reason I'm going to talk about is getting to a certain place on time so that you have time to like kind of breathe and relax and feel calm, because there's nothing worse than getting to a venue and you are hold on a sec. Nothing worse than getting to a venue and rushing. There's nothing worse than rushing, I'm telling you right now. There's nothing worse than having frantic energy and not being kind of calm and collected, because when you're not calm and collected, you're not thinking from a place of clarity. And when you're frantic all the time, so say this happened to me many times, especially with the paint party business, where I'd get to a paint party a little bit late. And I did this like the first year that I was teaching paint parties. I wasn't very timely, even though I'd try to be. But there's nothing worse than like getting to a paint party and not having enough time to set up all the tables and chairs and put drop cloths down and put out all the paint and then shake hands with all the customers, and then, you know, God forbid, have to set up a PA system and all that stuff. And then by the time that you're ready to teach in front of a group of like 20, 30, sometimes 40 people or more, just not being calm and collected, and people can kind of sense that frantic energy on you, and it's not, you're not really offering yourself from a place of strength to people. So really getting to places on time, if you can get there like 10 or 15 minutes ahead of time, you have time to kind of unwind a little bit after you've set up and prepared yourself. So that's a very important first thing. The second reason why I really encourage you guys to get to an event or a gig or a meeting on time is because sometimes that really leads to other opportunities. And one of the things that I really keep coming back to when I wanted to talk about this is when I was still doing art festivals on a regular basis, and I'm really talking about the tent shows that I used to do, where I'd set up like an easy up tent and sit outside and sell my paintings underneath my tent and all that stuff. I was basically like a glorified carny for like 10 years. When I was really kind of doing the roadshow lifestyle like that, it was great if I got to a place early, because as soon as you set up shop and as soon as you have your tent set up and you have your display panels put up and your merch table set up and everything, then you're open for business. And if you can get someplace 20, 30 minutes early, you might be able to get a couple customers that buy something. So it really is, you know, it's really, really important to get places on time, and you don't know if it's going to lead to another opportunity or not. Go ahead, buddy. So those are two things that I really, really encourage. And as far as like other opportunities, the same thing happened when I was playing in bands full time. You get to a venue, you know, your concert early enough, you set up your merch table, you can sell some extra CDs and shirts. That's how it goes. And then on the opposite end, actually, if you take your time breaking down, you can make some quick sales at the end of an event as well. So those are kind of two different things that I really like to talk about when it comes to getting to venues on time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys were able to get some value out of that. If you haven't done so already, if you could please subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be amazing. And if you could also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on social media, that would be awesome. And if you haven't done so already, if you could please check out the official website at JJArtworks.com, that would be amazing too. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in another video. I'll talk to you soon.